In the previous video, we started our trek out of Landmannalaugar and went on 2 hikes. We saw the Green Spine and made our first river crossing. We saw some incredible landscapes and then settled into our next hut. In this video, we continue to hike the South Highlands with Amarok Adventures, hike through the Troll Canyon, hike in the Eldgja Fire Canyon, many more river crossings, put up with the overfilled huts. We'll continue to get completely soaked and cold, and we'll see incredible landscapes. This morning we traveled from Landmannalaugar to this secluded hut, and as I said in the first video, I'm not allowed to reveal the name and location of this area for 2 reasons. Icelanders want to keep it known to locals only.
It's okay, Joe. It's okay.
And 2, more importantly, this area is very secluded and tourists have easily lost their lives from getting stranded or washed away in one of the many river crossings.
It totally looks like we are crossing a crater here.
With this really steep ascent, it doesn't make sense to use trekking poles.
Here's the scramble.
I feel like we stop a lot, but I'm always grateful when we do because of the breathtaking views. We can see several glaciers in the distance, the largest of them being Vatnajokull.
By yourself? So far?
Today was a great day of no rain, just a little drizzle. I had no idea how much the weather would change in the next coming days. Today we have a 16K hike with 500-meter elevation that ends in Skaelinger.
Electric charge in the river increased.
Now this is not the ideal vacation for most people, but I like to continue to use the stretch yourself mantra in my life. When I seek discomfort, it makes me feel grateful for the normalcy that I live, that I even have the privilege to experience something like this in the first place. This is the river Skafta.
Wow. You're gonna cross this, right? Okay. Here we go.
We built a bridge. We have a pole.
Now this is going to be hard to mentally grasp. In Iceland, it's very common for subglacial volcanic eruptions to occur. Yes, that's correct. Try to picture a volcano erupting below a glacier and the damage that it can cause when that eruption washes out of one or more sides of the glacier. This island is a natural time bomb. Yes, I'm with 12 other people, but there are hours and hours that I am alone with my thoughts. We suffer to capture the beauty of nature. We have 3 river crossings today. The width and depth of these rivers change all the time.
The water shoes hurt a little bit on the feet when I step on the rocks, but other than that, these actually were great.
Albert always scouts the rivers before we cross them.
So cold. Oh my God. This wind is serious. On our way to...
We're hiking towards another peak that I'm not allowed to say the name for how secluded it is. This area reminds me so much of Mount Doom in The Lord of the Rings. This is truly a hidden trail. We haven't seen one other person the entire day. This is Troll Canyon, or the Canyon of Trolls or Hidden People. In Icelandic troll folklore, trolls turn to stone if exposed to sunlight, which is why many natural rock formations in Iceland are said to be petrified trolls. Everyone's cold and wet, and our clothes are completely soaked through. I'm surprised how much the climate is personally challenging me more than the physical hiking. I trained hard to easily hike this trek, but I didn't mentally prepare for the cold and wet climate. I need more layers and better waterproof coat and pants. This is called a penguin formation, and it really works. We were soaked through, but we immediately got warm. These are called elf rings. There is a fungus underground, and as it grows, it kills the moss above it and just happens to grow and travel in circles.
Got it? Yep.
We could not be happier to see the hut in Skaelinger.
Man, thank goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Thank goodness there was only one other hiker in the hut. I was freezing and spent several hours heating my core in my sleeping bag. Other hikers asked if I was okay. I was definitely not my usual happy self. The clothes did not dry and our boots are still wet. Very hard to put back on in the morning.
The buff, totally essential. Great to have.
These are lava pillars and they're very rare. Molten lava flowed over these wetlands and it cooled around rising columns of heated water, and the water cooled the lava into rocky crusts.
It's crazy what sun can do to us. We're like in the highest spirits right now, and yet a little wet, but we're just so happy it is not raining.
We have completely entrusted our lives with this goofball. Actually, Albert is an amazing guide and person.
Today is just like yesterday. We're doing another 17K, but with a little bit less of elevation, about 300 meters of elevation today. And where are we going? I forgot the name. Shoot. I'm not going to say it anyway. I know I'm going to mispronounce it.
Actually, Albert has helped me with the spelling and pronunciations. We will finish our day in Holaskjol.
Nothing can damage your spirit, Sam. Yeah, those clouds might.
Eldgja Fire Canyon is the largest volcanic canyon in the world. This fissure experienced a major eruption around year 939, making it the largest eruption in recent history. This canyon is 25 miles long between the Katla volcano and Vatnajokull glacier.
Other than some tennis elbow, I'm actually feeling really good.
Feeling stronger. We tore our bodies down the first few days, and now they seem to be rebuilding strength and resilience.
And there it disappears again. Yep. So in some places you will get to see the
More horizontal rain. That'll work. Wow. Weather totally turned for the worse.
This was the lunch I made myself most days. Peanut butter and apple slices sandwich with cookies and more apple slices. A truck would drop food off at the huts for us, but there was no refrigeration, so our choices were limited. Moss is very sensitive and Icelanders take it seriously. Snowmobilers created these marks 40 years ago and they are still present to this day. Farmers let their sheep and horses roam the island after lambing in May and then retrieve them in September. The event is called reykjavik, and the entire island retrieves the farmer's sheep for the winter on horses and ATVs. Best part of the day is seeing the hut. Finally made it to Holaskjol.
Day is done. My hips and my legs are tired. And they have beer here. Yes.
This area is beautiful and untouched as it's 38 miles from the nearest town. It's located right next to the Hvoldafoss waterfall.
Mood's outside.
These 4 are double, those are single. So these single?
Hello.
Beers.
Yes, they are in the white fridge. If you want it. If you don't want it cold.
Vodka lemonade.
Yes, it's good. And also
Those for the girls.
Thank goodness this hut has power. I was able to recharge all of the batteries it takes to make this video. And we're actually doing dishes indoors here. It's awesome to see what little it takes to make us happy.
Scout. Cheers.
Other than some bicyclist guests staying up late at night, it got pretty quiet rather quickly and I had a good night's sleep.
Day 6, and this is the most blue sky we have seen yet. Today's an easy day. It's a 6K. And on our way to another hut. Just an easier day to recharge our personal batteries because we have a very long one tomorrow. And the forecast looks to be that about the entire thing is to be in the rain. Fun. Shoulders are a little sore today.
We would hang our wet clothes outside of our packs and they dry over time.
perfect.
Thanks for the camera work, Tam. Random facts about Iceland. There are over 300 types of moss here. The island is a clean environment and offers a friendly place for hybridization of numerous species. Today is by far the nicest day we've had, and it turned out to be the nicest day of the entire trip.
My pack feels so much heavier. I don't know why. I did purchase 2 beers back there for these huts coming up because they don't have any beer or wine or anything. So those are gonna taste good. Other than that, my pack's the same. What the heck? That shower felt so good. I even did some socks and underwear laundry in there too.
The number of people crossing at the same time was determined by width and depth of the current.
Oh, it's so cold.
We're fighting. I want a new partner.
Oh my god.
Another fact is Iceland's population is only 380,000 people. And just like that, we are already arriving to the hut at about noon. I have 1 packet of electrolytes every day to help recharge and avoid restless leg syndrome at night. We had the rest of the day to relax and explore the area of Alftavotn. Now this area is beautiful and I'm so glad it didn't rain. I'm not able to launch the drone in the rain, so I was able to capture some stunning video. This hut is buried halfway in the ground and was formerly used by farmers to gather their sheep. Then a company called Uxantindar rebuilt it, and now it is a cozy and comfortable hut for hikers and horse riders.
Hey to you!
3 times!
Woo! 3rd time!
Last night. Oh, the Aussie. The Aussie.
Yes. Okay, much different day this morning. We got rain and wind in the forecast, 3 river crossings. I think today is day 7, I think. We have a 22K walk, it's a big day. 500 meter elevation. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I don't know, I'm not feeling it. Rather subdued this morning. Did not sleep well at all. Here we go.
I woke up with some left knee pain and I still have some pretty good tennis elbow in my right arm.
Some left hip pain as well.
This is one of the many roads with river crossings. As I said, many tourists try to cross these with the wrong vehicle and get stuck and stranded.
Three river crossings today, and look at what we see here. Okay, river buddy. You ready to do this?
Yeah.
Whew.
Supposed to feel refreshed after yesterday's easy hike, but today is the worst I have felt on this entire trek.
Been a constant light drizzle all morning so far. Horizontal rain seems to be a thing here. Spongy rocks. Desolate, yet look up close. Wow.
We are actually hiking at the base of a glacier. I've never hiked on a glacier. I've always seen them at a distance and they move me emotionally. There's something about them and their enormity. I can't accurately describe how they affect me. I'm learning a lot about sheep.
Oh.
They travel in threes because that's the mom and twins that they normally have. The rams are back at the farm reproducing more sheep.
Some rocks are a little bit slippery, so test them before stepping.
Not even 11 a.m. and I am soaked to the bone already.
As long as we keep moving, we don't start to freeze.
How's everyone feeling? Wet? Wet?
One of the hikers has lost his footing and fell a couple of times. It's easy to get lazy with fatigued muscles.
I mean, look, there's not even a trail.
The one positive is that we've had the wind to our backs for nearly the entire day.
I am soaked to the bone, and we are gonna do a river crossing right now. Oh wow, this is a true test right here. Oh God.
I know, I'm cold.
This is cold. Okay, now it's really cold.
You did it, guys.
Wow, we did it.
Oh my God, no.
I needed both arms for the trip across, so I wasn't able to film the journey.
Seriously, barely feel my feet. Warm springs here.
You going barefoot?
Now this felt really good after going through that glacial Kull river crossing. This is boiling water right next to the river crossing we just made.
Boiling water.
Another river crossing, but a completely different type.
Thanks, Mike. When the wind picks up, runs right through my body. Oh, I'm so cold right now. We're done with river crossings. We're just gonna go as fast as we can to the hut. And then we'll have our lunches. We'll have a late lunch at the hut, which I'm all about. I just want to get there and keep walking and walking fast so we can warm up a little bit here. I haven't even factored in that we've almost hiked 15 miles. Summer in Iceland. Tomorrow is August 1st. There it is. Yes!
Ow. So, folks, we leave the hiking poles outside.
Totally full house here. Don't even know where we can put our wet clothes. This is a total mess.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Everything is wet. Ugh. Finally warm.
Even though the hut was very warm, it took me a few hours to bring my core up to temp. I was also dealing with lower back spasms for the first time during this trek.
We've got everything hung up.
The obvious problem is that I'm not concentrating on my form while hiking, and I'm not using my trekking poles because my hands were freezing.
Brutal. My lower back is not well right now.
I took 800 milligrams of ibuprofen, and fortunately the pain went away. Plus, I'm getting sick. Now this hut was overcrowded. We think they overbooked by mistake. Vicky was nice to lend me her extra dry shirt. She used a few dry bags and my dumbass only had one. I was way unprepared for this weather.
Okay, so the shortcut was really this one?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, same weather. Today we have a 17K hike with 400 meter elevation to Alftavotn.
Totally wet.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Are we ready?
Still wet and shitty. Keep telling myself it's just 6 hours of my life. God. Oh, looks like we are approaching the end of the storm. It stopped raining, but it's just still windy as all shit. Hopefully that will dry things out soon. Yeah, I've got the shivers. I am cold.
This is called the Thousand River Valley, and we made about 20 river crossings here. This is the only point of the trek that we hiked with no shoes. The wet moss was very cold, but it was spongy and felt nice. A unique experience for sure.
15 to 20 river crossings here. This totally reminds me of the marshes of the dead in LOTR. Finally drying out. Stopped shivering. That was miserable. Freezing Arctic air from that glacier back there. And but other than that, you can see how the wind is actually drying things out. Glad to be hiking up the hill here and getting the heart going again. Warm up. This is the Myrdalsjokull glacier. Feeling worn out from yesterday, back and hips are tired. I should have done more core work. Cam doesn't care.
It's too late to care anymore. I'm moist and sticky and so
Yeah.
yeah.
He doesn't even have there's no defined trail. We're just making our way to the hut. There's the hut. Definitely pooped. This is the hut Alftavotn, not to be confused with the hut Alftavatn we stayed at a few days ago. Rolling in at about 5:30, so we're curious how many people are already here. Hopefully not too many so we can get some good beds.
I would say 6:45 in the kitchen. Sounds good. What time is it now?
Yuck.
What?
Socks.
Yeah, socks are a problem.
I am excited for a hot shower, beer, a hot meal, and a bed. I'm tired and my feet are raw from my waterlogged socks and many river crossings.
Yeah.
You beep,
Oh,
and then
okay.
it starts right away.
Okay, but yeah, just the hot water, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can like. If you... Oh, okay.
That was a mistake I made. I tried to turn it off.
Five minutes goes by way too fast. Feel like a new man. Oh, yes. We had hoped the air would dry out our boots, but it started raining while we were having dinner.
It's the first time for everyone trying this duck.
That's so good.
It's good, isn't it?
So good.
Yes, that's correct. We had duck for dinner and it was incredible.
To this mountain, down here, and then around this mountain where we joined the Langisjor trail and down towards Alftavotn.
In the next video, we'll finish our trek on the famous Langisjor trail. We'll see the Grand Canyon of Iceland. We'll endure a yellow weather alert.
Holy shit.
One of the hikers gets injured and has to quit. We'll manage the huts, make a dangerous river crossing,
Thank you so much.
and see some of the most incredible sights on this planet. Thanks so much for watching.